who doesn't start a new business in the 50s, right? So here I have some of my cottons that I've been accumulating for a long time. So today's fabric, I am so excited, is this one. Okay, so this is the vest. I just iron the seams, and this is the bottom. This is my first sewing vlog for my first apparel slow fashion brand, Luz Upcycles. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I've decided that I'm gonna start this new adventure, because who doesn't start a new business in the 50s, right? Anyway, I decided that I am gonna be making some beautiful tops and dresses to start with. And I've decided that I'm gonna be making the patterns that I've been modifying to create my own tops and peplums and my dresses. Now here I am creating bodies for my top and dresses. That is a V-neckline one, but I'm gonna make it in a round one, and I'm gonna extend it to make it like a all-in-one sleeve, and then a little bit of a curvature. So it's super simple bodies, and I have my first sample that I'm gonna make. It's gonna be hopefully a top or a dress. I have enough fabric to make either. And the top is gonna be with this lovely sand fabric, which is super nice. And then the bottom is gonna be black. And I have this lovely trimming. And I want to see if I can decorate either the blouse, maybe putting it around the sleeves, or the bodice and the top at the joint. I'll see what I'm gonna do, but that's my first combination. I just cut and tried the top of the blouse, and the neckline was way too high, so I cut this bit from the neckline. I tried again and it worked, so I'm just gonna paste it here and update my pattern, because I want to crack on and cut some patterns after that. So I'm just gonna copy the little bit that I took off the shirt and update the pattern. That's how I'm doing it. Is it right? I don't know. That's the way I do it. Okay, so this is the vest. I just iron the seams, and this is the bottom. So it couldn't be any easier. I'm just gonna pleat this peplum skirt all around the top, and finish the edges with a black bias tape, and should be done. I have done these on camera a few times now, but basically I'm just pinning the top to the peplum, meeting the sides first, then the halves, then half that again, then half again, and obviously you end up with all these extra fabrics, that all extra length of fabric. All I'm gonna do is produce some pleats. It looks like such a lovely skirt, isn't it? All pleated. This is such an easy top to make. So it's all pinned up. I'm just gonna stitch it, turn it around, top stitch it, and then do all the openings, and I'm done. Super easy. I know it's a peplum, but the whole idea is that I can make a top and convert it into dresses and add whatever I want to add to the sleeves. Okay, so the idea was to produce a super simple bodice and a skirt that I can turn into a top or a dress, and use all my different textiles to create new and different items. I have this beautiful African Ankara that I love it, and I'm thinking of making the longer version like a dress. I have another Ankara here, and I have some cottons. I also have these cottons from a couple of videos ago that they were part of a masks to make a masks a kit. I'm gonna put them together somehow and make some fabric with the two different blues and the polka dots. I'm gonna trying to think how to put it together and then find like a blue bottom to do in the skirt. So I'll be making a few of them for my lunch. So on this one, I had it for a long time, and I think it's going to be a perfect fabric to make the dress version of this top. So I've been cutting it because I used to make bags and sell the bags. But hopefully I have enough to make two dresses, one to sell and one for myself. This is my idea of making something subtle. This is a vintage fabric. This one is one of the fabrics that I got in one haul once. There was a whole bunch of vintage fabrics that they look like remnants of a shop or something. But I have enough, hopefully, to make again a top and or a dress. Hopefully both. So far, so calm. So I'm actually trying to keep on saying to myself, this would be for the limited collection that I'm trying to make. But I really like this fabric. It's such a lovely, lovely color and feel. Oh, I really love it. I think it might be for myself. We'll shall see. These are the body parts, and these are the bottom to do the skirt. I have this little bit left, and I see if I might want to use it as ruffle right at the bottom, just to create a variation on the top dress. And that's my pink dress, and yes, it's my pink dress. This one is for me. I just did a very simple gold satin bias tape finish in the dress. The fabric is gorgeous. It's a lovely vintage fabric. And I'm gonna be working on to making some sleeves from here as well. So I'm gonna carry on modifying the dress or the top. But this one has been very successful. I'm very happy with it. Super easy to make and super easy to wear. So here I have some of my cottons that I've been accumulating for a long time. These are pillowcases that have beautiful prints. I will be taking them out and making some tops with them soon. This is a beautiful vintage print, and I have this lovely print with butterflies and the little bears. And I've got some beautiful prints here that I want to work. This I will show you one day. This is a duvet cover that I made and I never finish it. So I might turn it into a jacket. I'll show you some other time. But these are some of the cottons I'm going to be using for my dresses. And then obviously I'm going to be using some of these shirting cottons and this gingham and this sticky that I just gotten recently and this. And I have some vintage cotton and linens here and beautiful prints. So I'm going to be putting fabrics together and see what items I come out with. I'm done for today though. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Subscribe, please. So today's fabric, I am so excited, is this one. I am so excited to work with this. This is one of my ancaras, and I think I have the whole maybe 5.5 yards. It's a little bit narrower than the normal cotton fabric. And maybe add a ruffle at the bottom. So this is what we're doing today, and I could show you the fabrics that I'm thinking of putting together to make the dresses and the tops that I will be making for my brand. I am gonna get started. I'm gonna create the perfect pattern that I'm really happy with. I'm gonna create some samples and I'm gonna make a small drop, and I'll let you know when the website's up, when things are up and running. Okay, so this is the plan. That's the two sizes for the skirt part. And then what I've done is I've cut three, I'm gonna cut actually, three 10 inches strips to do a ruffle and put it at the bottom of this. So to make the skirt a little bit more interesting. But I'm not gonna do four of them because I think it'll be too voluminous. So I'm just gonna put a third one to make it a little bit bigger. So that's the skirt and that's the ruffle for the skirt. And I still have a little bit of fabric left, so I might be able to make something with it. So yeah, I cut the top now and let's put it together. So I was having a question of whether or not this fabric is cotton. It was sold to me as cotton in the market a few years ago. I think about this in London when I used to live in London. It was sold to me as cotton, but I don't have the labels anymore because, you know, they come with like a big sticker. You have to take it off and wash it and everything. So I took it off. I'm not sure. So working with it, I wasn't too sure. And I thought, do I have to do a burn test? I haven't really done a burned test. And I'm not 100% sure if I would know. So I saw the skirt part of the dress and I ironed it. And I ironed it on the maximum with steam on the iron, not even thinking that it could have been a little bit of polyester or even all polyester. It does feel cottony, but kind of I was in a 50-50. So I thought, because the problem that I have is if I'm going to be making this for sale, I need to make 100% sure that I know what the composition is. So I can tell people it's cotton, it's polyester, whatever. I personally love just natural fibers, cotton, linen, wool. I did say viscose in one of my videos, and a lady commented saying viscose is plastic. And I thought, really? I thought it was cellulose. So I started looking into it, and actually, it's a mixture. It's the fiber base is cellulose. It's a natural fiber, but the chemicals that they do to create the fabric makes it kind of semi-synthetic. So I need to watch out for that. Anyway, if this was synthetic, it would have melted. I had my new iron, full blast, the maximum with steam, and I just iron it nicely. So I think it's probably cotton. I will still make a bit of a burn test and figure it out, but I reckon it is cotton. So I'm happy with it because it is just the most amazing, beautiful. Hopefully to put it together today, and then I'll show you other things together, the fabrics together, to see if I could do like the vest and the skirt in different colors. And yeah, anyway, I'm having fun sewing now, so let's crack on with it. But first, coffee. So the dress is almost done. I was just looking for a bias tape like this one. I did like a gold bias tape. So it's a bit warm today here, so I may be hot. So I found this gold bias tape for like this one. And then going through my stash, I found this beautiful green satin that goes perfect. So I'm gonna be finishing the dress. The skirt is done. It's all just finishing the openings, the neckline and the sleeves. And I'm really happy with the dress. I'm thinking I might do the belt and see if I could put it on it and put it on myself and see how it looks. I have a little bit fabric left from the same dress, so I might be able to make like a top with a little peplum, because we left peplums in here. So I might do that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a stash of fabrics to decide how many I'm gonna do, and the idea would be to maybe make 3 tops and 3 dresses. So yeah, that would be the idea. But I just realized as I was sewing, I realized that having spoken to you about what is that I want to do. So the idea is for what I want to do with the brand is to produce some tops and dresses and some remade men's shirts into tops and dresses. and hopefully in the winter autumn time also some jackets. I'm working on the pattern on the jacket at the moment. I've been going through a lot of variations, what textiles to put on and everything. But let me show you, hold on, it's perched. But let me show you what else I've been doing in the past, which would be the first products that will be on my shop. So hold on. So in the past I've done these little cute bags that you could put in your wrist. And I've done these ones as a crossbody. That's the one I'm using at the moment myself. And I've done them using all sort of patchwork. This one is a beautiful heavy denim patchwork piece, and they're all fully lined. And this one is lined with a cool jellyfish fabric. So this one is sold. This is the last one I need to post, hopefully on my Etsy shop, and hopefully soon my Luz Upcycles.nl will be carrying all my products. One of the products I do is computer shifts or computer pouches, and I have a collection of these kind of masters of painters, Dutch painters, and I've done some patchwork around them and use some really lovely fabrics and fully lined sleeves. So those are going to be going soon into my shop. And then the tops, the dresses, and hopefully in the winter, the jackets. But this is basically what I wanted to say is that even though this is kind of halfway through the video, this is week one of started working purely to open my website with my me-made, handmade blouses and dresses made out of all sorts of reclaimed textiles. So I don't think I'm gonna come up to the camera again. So I'm gonna be getting busy to do the work that I need to do. So if you haven't subscribed, please do it so you could see what I'm doing for the summer. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye. So that's the dress finished. I've done the little ruffle and the skirt, and it fits me much better. I arranged the pattern in such way that it fits a lot better. But I'm going to show you some of the fabrics I am going to be making this dress and top from.
It's our set.
Let me show you what I've got here. I have this lovely Indonesian fabric that I got the weekend. I call the Indonesian weekend because I got some lovely shirts and Indonesian fabric that weekend. It's a proper haul that time. And I'm gonna mix it up with this beautiful blue fabric. So I'm gonna be making the top with this, and I'm gonna be making the skirt with this. So that's the first one. Then I bought, believe it or not, I bought these two fabrics in two different trips. The colors are practically identical. This is a thicker cotton and this is a lighter, like siyasaka type of cotton. So I'm going to be making the top with this and the skirt, and maybe I do the frill at the bottom with this one as well. So that's the second fabric for the dress, if I have enough. If not, it will be just a peplum. Then this one, I bought in the market a few weeks ago, maybe a couple of months now. And it's a beautiful cotton siyasaka. I don't know how you call this fabric. 100% cotton, super luxurious fabric. I'm going to be making a dress with this. And then just to have a theme, I'm thinking of finishing this black siyasaka gingham. And then I have this lovely peachy siyasaka as well, gingham. It's not quite the same squares, I don't think, or my eyes are lying to me. Anyway, So these are the fabrics I'm gonna be putting. So 1, 2, 3, 5 items here, plus the ones that I might be able to do with those fabrics. So that's my first drop, hopefully soon.